Hi, it's Ariana here. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute. So I posted the last time a couple of months ago, and then before that a few years ago. So I thought, what better way to proper come back to YouTube than with a good old-fashioned haul video. And it's a fucking massive one. So it doesn't look like much if it was an ASOS haul like my last one, because clothes take up space, but this is really heavy and it is a beauty video. This is over £200 worth of Revolution Beauty products. I've not opened it at all. As you can see, this is going to be a first impressions video, a haul. I'm going to show you everything I've got. I'm going to try the odd bit on if I feel like it looks interesting. So at the moment I have barely any makeup on. If you can hear that, since I last came on camera, I bought a cat. So you may hear meowing, scratching, eating, more meowing throughout this video. I'm sure the cat will have that. Okay, so as you can see, this box is fucking full to the brim. Like, I don't even know where to start, basically. So I got their smudge brush. I'm just gonna have to chuck this all on the floor and clean it up later, because otherwise there'll be like a mountain of packaging over here. This is the medium fluffy dome brush, I believe. Yeah. This is the large fan brush, which I thought would be good for highlighting my collarbone, for highlighting my collarbone, today, shoulder, like those kind of areas. This looks like it would be nice for blush. This one's medium dense round pointed brush. I like to use translucent powder, so I feel like this would be nice to apply that with. These feel pretty soft actually. I'm impressed. And they're also quite sturdy. They don't feel cheap, even though they were. So this one I got is a masking brush, because I love a face mask. It's got one end which is kind of like silicone based, which is probably spatula, then you put that on with the mask with, and then there's one to like blend it in with. Yep, and it actually says that right at the back in the instructions. I got fake lashes. I feel like these will be really good now for the Christmas party season. I also got, so these are just the mixed ones. Then I got wispy ones, which actually look a little bit too long for my liking. I thought wispy would be natural, but you can never tell really online, can you? And I got the other ones, which are volume lashes, which if the wispy ones looked long, these ones are even more kind of va-va-voom. This is the one that I got 3 in. This is their crease eyeshadow brush. Yeah, because I just think you can never in one lifetime have enough crease eyeshadow brushes. To save me having to wash brushes like every 2 days, I just try to buy multiple. Especially if I like the brush, then I'll double up, because these are like £3. I think they're actually like on sale for £2.80 or something like ridiculous. This is from their Pro Artist collection. Oh, almost spilt my cup over. These are actually all from the Pro collection too, so they all have numbers. I didn't realise that till now. So this is like Pro 260, they got Pro 320, so I guess that's actually what they're called, not large fan brush. Good thing I got these. I'm going to do it from the bottom end so I don't cut off the bristles, because that is definitely something I would do. So this is another pointed brush. I think this would actually be really good for contouring, not so much for like highlight, because it's quite thick. I also picked up a makeup bag to store all of this new makeup in, which I think is kind of cute. It's pretty big, doesn't need this. Waste of plastic, Revolution. But yeah, it's pretty big, and I feel like it'll be good when I'm on the go, and it's cute, so I could even just use it to store other things like on my desk. Oh, it's got that new plastic smell. Then I got, oh, I forgot I got this. It's a brow tint, so it's semi-permanent brows at home for up to 3 days. I actually paid to get my brows tinted, so if this is good, it's a fraction of the price, although it only lasts 3 days and I pay £10 to get mine done and it lasts about a month, so I don't know cost effective wise whether this is really worth it. Oh, I got a few of these. This is the Nath collection. I don't know who she is. She's pretty though. And all of her products looked kind of bougie from the outside. So I know they say don't judge products by the packaging, but it's all pink and gold, come on. I got the eyeliner and lip liner set. And it's just literally what it says. It's an eyeliner and a lip liner, but they come together. And then I got Biscuit, which is a matte lipstick. Then I picked up a foundation. I got sent their foundations at work too, but I don't use it. And the reason why I don't is because I found that there wasn't really the perfect shade for me. I'm Moroccan, Italian, Russian, English, so I'm really mixed. And it's resulted in me being white but having quite a yellow toned skin, and I find that white toned products tend to be quite pink or orange. But I thought I want to give it another go, but it's a matte base pore blurring full coverage foundation in 8.5, and I thought, you know, the formula is different, so maybe it will look different on the skin, who knows. So I'm excited to try that one. No. I've got a cat on my lap. Then I got the Retro Gloss Lip Kit. It's a lip contour kit. It kind of gave me Kylie Jenner vibes at a fraction of the price. So it's definitely a dupe. It's even got the same kind of logo that she has. And it's in a nice nude colour, which is my go-to when it comes to lipsticks. And this one's in Truth. Then I picked up some false lash glue to go with all those fake lashes that I bought. Otherwise I'd have nothing to stick them to my lids with. I'm really trying to whisk through this as fast as possible, but I did get a heck of a lot. So they're all like packaged up together in these, so it ensures, I assume, that it's not gonna smash. In that little bag I have some Conceal and Fix mattifying primer. I have quite oily skin, so hopefully this will be good for that. I've never tried anything like this before, so I think I'm actually going to test this out on camera. And that's in F8 and F6. Then I got the I Love Revolution Vinyl Cherry. Oh, it'd be interesting to see if it smells like cherry. Oh, it does. It's very faint, but it does smell like cherries. But yeah, as I said, I did buy it for the packaging just because I'm a sucker for like the cherries, cute little fruitsy things like that. It's the inner 90s juicy tube girl in me. And this is a eyeshadow glitter, I believe. Yes, glittery eyeliner in Gold Dust, and it's just a really pretty kind of champagne gold colour. Which goes with everything I bought actually, which seems to be pink and gold. There is another vinyl cherry lipstick. Oh, so that's the name of the thing, not the shade. What shade was this? Oh, so this one's in Sour Cherry and this one's in Cherry Bakewell. Yeah, I needed a brown eyeliner, so that's part of the Revolution Pro collection. Then from Revolution Soph, I'm not sure who Soph is either, but the packaging looked cute, and again, I'm a sucker for packaging, and this is in Syrup, and it's just a nude lipstick that was very, very affordable, especially when you're comparing to MAC prices, which is somewhere I usually shop, and you're paying like £17 for a lipstick. Like under £5 is really, really reasonable in my opinion. And then I picked up their banana powder, which I'm very excited to use. This is the Hyaluronic Fix, which I figured if it's good for your skin, you know, why not? I've not tried anything like that before. Then I got the Moon Glow, which is making a funny noise, Illuminating Fixing Spray. I then picked up the Salicylic Acid, which is good for blemishes, and again, I've not tried that before in any shape or form from any brand. Also, in the kind of skincare theme, I picked up a roller, you see people use these all the time, and this is a rose quartz one, which is supposed to be calming for the skin. I get quite flared up skin, especially around that time of the month. So I thought this maybe might help with it. Who knows? If you've used one of these, oh god, she's having way too much fun with that box. If you've used one of these, let me know kind of how you use it, I guess. I then got a pizza eyeshadow palette because I'm Italian, or my mum's Italian, and we like pizza. It's kind of cute because it says like chef special. It kind of looks like a pizza box, so fresh, so tasty. This would make such a good gift, and it's so inexpensive. I don't know if I want it to smell like pizza or if I secretly really do. Okay, it doesn't smell like pizza. But I just thought the names are so cute. It's got like calzone, pepperoni, margherita, Hawaiian, which if you're Italian, you know we don't do this kind of pizza. And if you look, like the olive is black like an olive. I just thought that was so cute. I mean, it's a bit of a gimmick product. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it. But it just made me very happy. So I bought it. And last but definitely not least is the Patricia Bright Summer Sunrise palette. Now I love Patricia Bright. I think she's amazing. Love her Insta. Look how great size that is. Like literally just to chuck in your bag and go and use it. The colours are typical, your pink, your highlight and your bronze. So now that everything's been opened, you've seen literally everything I bought, I'm going to play around with some of it on my face. So I'm going to start by applying the primer. There we go. And it's a silicone gel-like formula. And I'm just going to put this lightly all over my skin. I mean, in terms of primers, I don't think you really notice the difference until you've worn it for like an hour. I am then going to put a bit of the matte base on. So it looks like it is potentially a little bit too light for me, but once I blend it in, it might look good. I like that. It's really smooth to apply. It is matte. Oh, what happened to my voice there? I'm gonna now apply, so if that was F8.5, I think F6 would be really too light, so I'm gonna try F8 in the stick foundation. And I'm just gonna put that on top of it. I probably, obviously, wouldn't apply both unless maybe I had an event to go to where I wanted a fuller coverage, but let's do it. So I feel really weird putting it straight to my face, but I'm guessing that's how you do it. And that actually looks like a really good colour match for me. I really like that. That's really easy to apply, really easy to blend. I feel like no product was wasted on a brush or a beauty blender because it wasn't like pumped out, it was literally put straight onto my skin. I don't know how hygienic that is though. And then I am going to use the F6 one, which will be too light if that one, the F8 was good. And I'm just going to apply that one under my eyes as like concealer. I think when you're comparing to the likes of MAC and Fenty, I don't think, you know, these kind of high street products do ever fare up, but I think they're a good alternative and good value for money usually. And I think it's something that I'd have to test over a whole day to see, you know, if it actually lasts or not. But it's, so far it's very full coverage. It's got rid of any kind of redness or kind of spots that I had. It's got rid of my under eye circles now that I just did it under my eyes. I'm now going to go in with the Patricia Bright palette and I'm going to try all three because this is the only kind of skin powders that I got, and I'm going to use my new brushes. I am really enjoying this brush, and actually this bronze is really easy to blend. I'm finding it's not very pigmented, but it's definitely buildable and it's blending beautifully. And then I'm going to get this fluffy brush, which I'm very excited by. I love a fluffy brush. And I'm going to apply the blush with it. So I'd say this is actually a lot more pigmented, the blush, than the bronzer so far. And I actually do really like this shade. It's a warm pink, so if you're more into cool tones, maybe it's not one for you. but it's somewhere in between a pink and a peach, I'd say. So I'm going to try the highlight now with the 210 brush. Instantly, this brush is not a highlight brush for sure. It's just way too dense. So I'm going to swap it out for a fluffy fan brush. So I've got to say, I don't really love the highlighter, but everything else was really great in here. And again, it's so compact, I think it'd be great for work. I'm now going to try out a few of the shades from the eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to go for something quite natural just to see what the consistency like, what's the pigmentation like. But if you do want me to try this palette out in more detail and do a full-on look with it, then do let me know in the comments down below and I will do that for you. So I shall use the 100 brush and one of these crease brushes. So I'm just going to go straight in with Margarita, which is like this lovely brown shade. And it reminds me of Buck if you use the Naked palette. Okay, so I've got to say, I'm not instantly obsessed by the colour. However, it has applied so easily, it's so pigmented, and it's just very buttery. Where's the brush gone? Brush! Oh, I found it. And now I'm going to put a tiny bit of Slice, which is the gold shade, over it. Don't apply any of the sparkling shades with a brush, do it with your fingers or with a wet brush, because it applies so much better. I really like this. I'm excited to try Marinara and Saucy, which are like pinky, glittery shades. I think Pepperoni would be nice as well, which is also red. So I think this would be really good if you're going on holiday and you want a palette to take with you and you don't want to budget on quality, because I get it, you know, I had Wet n Wild palettes that I take with me on holiday because they were really cheap and I wouldn't mind them breaking, whereas my MAC palette, you know, it cost a lot more to replace. And then I'd go and I'd wear eyeshadow with my Wet n Wild stuff and I'd be like, oh, it's creasing, it doesn't last, it drops out. Whilst this, you're not budging on quality, but it's just a fraction of the price on premium palettes, basically. And it's quite compact and small, which is nice. I'm just going to play around with the glitter eyeshadow and the brown eyeliner. This is glitter eyeliner, but I think it's liquid, not kohl. So I just put that on my waterline and I kind of regret it. I don't love it, it's quite watery. I wouldn't use this as a standalone product, I don't think, because it's just not that pigmented. So I was actually quite pleasantly surprised by this because it's actually really creamy. It wasn't scratchy at all, it's not itchy now, which sometimes I find they are quite irritating. The only thing is it's not very pigmented. It's not, you know, perhaps if you apply it, you know, if you put a bit of fire on it or whatever and you melt it a little bit and apply it like that, it'll be really, you know, vibrant. But in terms of brown, it's not this copper kind of vibrant brown. It's a very muted, soft, natural brown, which is lovely, just not what I expected. I think I'm going to try the liquid lipstick, and I'm hoping it's a good dupe for the Kylie Jenner one at a fraction of the price. What? These products are so hard to open. Oh, I got it. Oh wow, okay. So that is, like, I did the tiniest bit and it really is pigmented and it just glides. It's so soft and buttery. So my first initial impression from the liner is that it's actually a lot darker than I expected. It doesn't look as nude on my lips as it did on the photos or in the packaging. I'm going to try with the liquid lipstick, maybe it will lighten up, who knows. As I thought, this did lighten up once I applied the liquid lipstick. It's very soft, it doesn't feel like it's dried down fully yet. It feels like if I kiss it would smudge, like, yeah, like it's not dried. I've given it a good few minutes now. So I think it's a liquid lipstick, but it's not one that stays for like 20 hours or 10 hours or whatever they claim. I think this is just a lipstick which is in liquid form. So with that said, I'm going to take it off and I'm going to apply one of the other lipsticks, see what they look like. So I think I'm going to play around with the cherry one. This is the Cherry Bakewell shade. I really like it. It's a pinky nude, which is something that I would be much more likely to wear than a brown kind of nude. Again, it's really smooth on the lips. It's more like a lip gloss meets lipstick than an actual liquid lipstick or a matte lipstick. Not that it claimed to be a matte lipstick. But yeah, I really like it. It's really soft on the lips, but I don't think it will last very long and it feels like it's very smudgy. And now I'm just going to lastly try out one of the Nafe ones. This one, the packaging is, come on, that is insane packaging. It's so slick, and I am a die-hard matte lipstick gal. I've got to say, I'm not really impressed by this. It's not as good as I thought it'd be. It's just quite shit, to be honest. It's applying very flaky. It's not the nicest colour. And I've done loads of layers to the point where it's starting to get, yeah, like I say, flaky. It's all builded on top. But at the same time, it just still looks quite shit. So I'm going to go over it with the Soph one in syrup and see if that's any better. It's going on much smoother, and I do instantly prefer the coverage and the colour. I do actually, yeah, I quite like it. I probably would wear it if I had more of a dramatic eye look, like a smoky eye, and I wanted to go really natural on the lips. I am going to finish this look by spritzing some illuminating fixing spray on top. Oh my god, and it smells so good. I don't know if it will actually make my makeup last any longer, so if you want, hit me up on Instagram at Oriana Rose if you have any questions about any of these products, or if you want me to swatch anything out, or comment down below any questions about whether this helped makeup last longer, and I will answer them all for you. That's the end of my unboxing haul slash first impressions slash kind of trying on some of the makeup on my face. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you thought, and I will see you soon. Bye. I know I said bye, but I'm just coming back here because I just looked in the mirror and noticed that that spray has left glitter and silver like cum stains all over my face. It looks like a unicorn has jizzed on my face. There's literally silver drip marks like there, a little bit everywhere. So I don't know if it says to blend it, but if you use it, blend it after.